It's very nice to see all of you here, so many of you from Australia, to worship Shiva, Sadashiva. I think this is a very important occasion. It's important because Sadashiva, the God Almighty, who is one, is expressed on your heart as Spirit, the Shiva. We have to understand that so many people came on this earth at different times in different countries, and they talked to different people about righteousness, that is dharma, about how to elevate yourself, and all of them have said that you have to be reborn. That is, you have to become the Spirit. They have all they have all said the same thing because they knew without the attention is filled with the light of the Spirit, you will not be able to understand spirituality. You have the Spirit within you, which is all the time in a witness state. Why all the religions have failed? Because they did not get their self-realization. They did not become the Spirit. So there's a tremendous difference between you and all others who profess some religion. It looks as if they are hypocrites. They intellectualize it, as you know. They explain it very well. But you can see very clearly that they haven't absorbed spirituality. That absorption was impossible without self-realization. Also, the collectivity you have now is tremendous. It's not only in Australia you have the collectivity. But the other day I telephoned to someone in India and told them, I'm buying an ashram in Brisbane. They said, Mother, it's a very great thing. We're very happy. Now, for an Indian, what is there to be happy if we buy an ashram in Brisbane? So overjoyed about it. To them, Brisbane is the same as Bombay or Delhi. The heart has become so large because Shiva is shining there, the Spirit is shining. It has become such a large heart that it encompasses the whole universe, I think, the way people look at it. That's why you all have become universal people. You don't only read about Vishwanirmal Dharma, you don't only know about it through your mind, you don't only try to follow it, but you have imbibed it within yourself, which is so sahaj, which you are not aware of it. How in a sahaj way it has come to you. But still I would say you must know your self-esteem, that you are sahajogis. And how can you behave like this if you are a sahajogi? You cannot. Now you are a sahajogi. So that dignity that wisdom has to be there. The compassion, the love, the unity of purpose should be there. All over the world you have brothers and sisters. This brotherhood and sisterhood is everywhere. You have Rakhi sisters, you have very pure relationships. Anything impure is just thrown out in a sahaj manner. Those who do not fit into it, just get out of it. We have now very beautiful families, very beautiful children. It's just think of it. So now you are the people who have understood what is God, what is Sadashiva. Now you have faith in Him, which is not blind. You also know that His powers work, that His laws work. All other laws are useless, only His laws works. You have seen, experienced in your lifetime how miracles are taking place, how things are working out. A simple miracle, I would say, it was desired that Shiv Pujas should be around some hills. But they couldn't arrange. They were trying for some other place which could not be arranged. So you are here. You desire and it works. As if your desire acts. But we have some people who are still mediocre, who are behaving in a mediocre manner, very dull. Some of them are very dull people. They cannot understand such. They don't understand how much they can gain out of it. So, you shouldn't worry about them. Then you have to think about the whole collective which is good, and one or two useless people, forget about them. If they come up well and good, if they don't come up, we are not going to force them. We'll be getting more and more people. I'm sure it will happen. But the greatest thing you have got is the complete integration within your being. Your heart, your mind, your liver, I should say, or attention, are all integrated. There's no quarrel, there's no struggle between your heart and your mind, heart and your brain. Whatever your brain thinks, your heart accepts. Whatever your heart wants, your brain accepts. Whatever your attention is there, is completely integrated with your heart and with your brain. You must see other people. They don't want to do something, but they have to do it because they are habituated. So many people told me, we want to give up this, we can't. Once you have got the spirit, you get that power, that you can surpass all the temptations. Not only temptations, also the differentiations that you always make, this is that, this is that. But you integrate. You integrate among yourselves. You integrate among different states. You integrate among different countries. The whole cosmos seems to be integrated, woven, and governed by the divine laws. This integration gives you a complete understanding of Sahaja. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's not by some sort of brainwashing or bombarding, but just through the light of spirit, You have seen the truth and you have understood it. Also, you have so many powers. You do not want to exert, that's a different point altogether. But just try. One word of prayer from you is very powerful than hundreds of prayers of these people. One asking is much more powerful than thousands of these askings. You have never tried that. Try that. You are extremely powerful. Whatever you desire works out. You have other powers of giving realization. Also curing, you have so many powers. But most of the time you'll bring somebody to me to be cured. No. There's no need. You have given all powers. You have all the powers. Use them. Don't be afraid. Use these powers and you'll be amazed how these powers work out and how you become more and more embedded in your faith, in yourself. Your faith in me, I must say, is great. I'm myself surprised at that. I'm quite a camouflage. It's not easy to understand me. I don't understand myself. On one side, of course, I'm divine, no doubt. On the other side, I'm very human. Even in a film, if I see somebody suffering, start crying. Can't bear. And so this, the human realization that I had, is so beautiful. Now I understand what is the joy of bhakti, what is the joy of jnana, what is the joy of karma. Because a person who doesn't do anything, who is nishkriya, a person who has no bhakti and who has no jnana either, is just vacant completely. I had to fill in myself with all these things, that I have to know the jnana. Not the jnana of the divine, because after all that is not difficult. Because if I am that, I know that. But the jnana of the human beings, the problems of the human beings, I had to study for years, the human beings, to work it out. But once it has worked, that's what is said, that there is divinity in you, has started expressing itself. And such beautiful divine lights are sitting before me. I bless you all from my heart. Where resides the Shiva, the Sadashiva? And Sadashiva blesses you. He is an innocent personality, absolutely innocent. He is the one who is beyond any attachments. Absolutely beyond any attachments. He is the one who is watching all of you with such admiration. His joy knows no bounds. It's tremendous. As if he's dancing with joy. It's a great day for us to celebrate this Shiva Puja here. I hope all of you respect the principle of Shiva within you. That's the most important. And look after your vibrations. which pulsates in your being, because the spirit has awakened in your attention, in your central nervous system. That's the most important thing you have to do. The rest of it is Sahaj. Rest of it is absolutely Sahaj. May God bless you.